Reacher Season 3, Episode 8, Unfinished Business, wraps up the exhilarating but occasionally plodding third season in style. After an outstanding first episode, Reacher Season 3 lost some of its footing and energy in the second half, particularly in the plodding seventh episode. Fortunately, most, if not all, of the Season 3 finale was absorbing, intense, and almost completely fulfilling. With Zachary Beck proving to be more of a victim than a true Reacher Season 3 villain, he joins forces with Reacher, Duffy, and Villanueva to save his nice but wimpy son. It's good to see Duffy and Reacher working together after so many emotionally heated and contentious exchanges. While I appreciated Duffy's no-nonsense manner in Season 3, her passive hostility and one-dimensionality make her the worst Reacher sidekick in the series thus far. Reacher's final showdown with Paulie was worth the wait. Paulie seems upset in Reacher. Finally, Reacher and Paulie fight like men, in a fantastic and inventive battle sequence that has been painfully anticipated for weeks. The greatest tragedy of Reacher Season 3 is that Paulie has been underutilized and kept on the back burner for far too long. Fortunately, it all pays off in the finale, when Paulie and Reacher battle it out, resulting in some of the season's best moments. Reacher breaking free from a chain-link noose and approaching Paulie with a garden rake has to be one of the best scenes in Reacher Season 3. Meanwhile, Neagley is brilliantly brought into the last episode as an undercover waitress, which improves on the original ending of Lee Child's novel Persuader. Villanueva never stood a chance against one of Quinn's guards at the start of the episode. Shockingly, he survived the season. Back in the heart of the Paulie vs. Reacher action, Reacher breaking free from a chain-link noose and walking over to Paulie armed with a garden rake has to be one of the best scenes in Reacher Season 3. The underwater features of Paulie and Reacher's battle offered an exciting layer to the action, and were the ideal means to, apparently, send Paulie to his death. When he reappeared to end it once and for all in his security hut, complete with a vicious machine gun, it felt like Reacher had finally met his match. In the end, Reacher's mind triumphed over Paulie's physical might, but Reacher had to do a double take to ensure that the beast of Paulie was defeated. Beck had Quinn precisely where he wanted him, but an unfortunate turn of events left him vulnerable, dying in a sacrificial manner and rekindling his relationship with his son at the worst possible time. Quinn is terrifying when he shoots and kills Beck with a dozen shots, which could have set up a more fitting death for him in the last moments of Reacher Season 3. Neagley's inclusion of a dead hand grenade was satisfying and added to her character's cool factor, but it would have been much more fulfilling if Reacher had truly punished Quinn for what he did to Lieutenant Dominique Cole. He reminds Quinn of Dominique, which appears to break through his forgetfulness in his last moments on Earth. Still, it would have been more interesting if Quinn had said something after recalling Lieutenant Cole. Instead, he accepted his fate with a direct shotgun blast to the face. Quinn was unquestionably a powerful adversary, but his psychopathic ferocity made him extremely loathsome and terrifying, almost to the point of becoming a caricature of a TV villain. Quinn was unquestionably a powerful adversary, but his psychopathic ferocity made him extremely loathsome and terrifying, almost to the point of becoming a caricature of a TV villain. Learning about villains' motivations and distorted perspectives on people and the world is one of the most intriguing components of their stories. Quinn lacked all nuance and emotion. He was simply an insane businessman and ruthlessly cruel killer. Paulie, while being one-dimensional, may have concluded Quinn was not worth fighting for, but that time never came. Alan Ritchson, as Reacher and Lee Child book covers. In a Reacher season that relied on its villains to deliver in the finale episode, Unfinished Business provides numerous thrills and fantastic moments, even if some story elements are more predictable and frustrating. Reacher gives Richard some excellent advice before leaving, summarizing their personal but not too close connection. Duffy's spiel about relationships was basically redundant, although it was amusing to see Reacher on the receiving end of a soft rejection. Reacher riding a Harley down the meandering roads of coastal Maine was a great addition, and Mondo Cosmo's Shine finished the season on a high note. Finally, the Reacher Season 3 finale succeeded, albeit by playing it safe. Thank you for watching.